into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets, and yesterday has gone to sleep. So all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. It means the absolute world to me. I wanted to share some Monday motivation with you all because I did actually film this on a Monday, and I love making myself checklists, and there's just something about putting a pen to paper that just helps me just keep myself accountable, and I can check things off as I go. And I just love how it's just a good old school version to get things together around your home. So this is a short list that I put together to kind of accomplish for the day. It can be kind of random. It can be whatever. It can even be errands, things out of the home, whatever you need to get done that day. But I love to do checklists on a Monday especially. I feel like it just gets off my week on just a high note and just being productive and starting out with a clean home. So if you guys are in need of some motivation today, I am here to help you. So whether you guys are cleaning along with me or just hanging out with a cup of coffee, I am so happy you're here. Closing out a weekend means a lot of clutter because we kind of just hang out a lot more, and I love to focus on doing things with the family and not so much, keeping the house in line and keeping it perfectly clean. So our kitchen island and our dining table are definitely our catch-all areas, and so I really had to clear that clutter. It just stresses me out. Over the weekend when we're on the go, it doesn't bother me as bad, I guess because I'm distracted. But when I'm home during the week and the boys are at school and my husband is at work, it is all I can see. So that's why I made that number one on my list to clean up today. I'm going to be coming in here and redecorating my kitchen, so make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that bell so you can be notified so you don't miss that video. But I'm just not loving how my kitchen is decorated right now, and it just hasn't been functioning very well, so I think we can do better. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of rearranging, maybe bring in some fresh decor. It's a new season, it's spring, Easter's over, and I feel like I'm just in that weird in-between, so I'm dying to get in here. So that is just a little sneak peek of what is to come in here. But the dishes were another thing that I love to get caught up on a Monday. I think just a clean home sets you up for a successful week. And something as easy as throwing in a load of laundry, as you guys saw me do in the beginning of this video, and emptying out your dishwasher and either hand washing or reloading your dishwasher with dishes in the sink is just such a simple task, and you can feel so productive.
I can't let you go, baby. I just want to tell you that. No. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble, you best beware. Deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No. 'Cause I love you, baby.
While I'm getting caught up on these dishes, I wanted to share with you guys, over this last weekend, I surprised my husband and we did a little staycation. We went down to the beach and I booked us a room literally the day before we left. My husband's mom offered to take the kids, and so we had an opportunity to take off and do a really last minute staycation, and it was the best time. So I wanted to urge you all, even if it's just like a quick trip or just an overnight, or maybe even it's just a day trip somewhere, sometimes those last minute things just have the most amazing memories. We had the best time. We walked around. We went down to the beach, went down to the pier, went to sushi. We had a really good time and were able to just reconnect. Even saw some of my family and friends that live down there or were in the area. And so I just want to urge you, sometimes those spur of the moment little getaways are the best ones. We also have a few fun things coming up. If you guys are new here, I live in Southern California and we are going to be headed up to Northern California. We are driving and we are actually going up there for a wedding, but we're going to drive about halfway and then stay the night on in a nostalgic area for my husband's side of the family. And we're doing the kids, we're doing a family thing, and then we're going up to Northern California for the wedding, and then jumping over and seeing my husband's grandparents. And then in June, we're headed to Cabo for my husband's birthday. So we just have so many fun things coming up, and just don't forget to enjoy life. Don't get caught up in the everyday tasks and, you know, keeping your home together and going to work. And you know what, you're at your job, you were so replaceable. If something happened to you, they would replace you in a second. So you have to remember, sometimes put yourself first, put your family first, and just book those really maybe even simple dinners, or maybe little sip and paint nights with your spouse or your friends. Just don't get caught up in the mundane of cleaning your house and trying to be perfect. I just wanted to share that sweet little moment that I had with my family and some things that I have coming up. And even though I'm back home and it's back to work and back to cleaning the house, I just feel so refreshed and ready to get things done. I do not know why I'm like this, but I had a whole list of things that I needed to accomplish today, and I end up doing other things that are totally off task. But I just saw that the microwave and the stove were looking a little goopy, so I wanted to take the few minutes and wipe those down and just get them all refreshed and ready to go. Luckily, you know, I'm already cleaning here in the kitchen, but it wasn't on my to-do list. But hey, I got it done and it feels good to just have those areas all nice and clean, because it's so easy just to close the microwave and cover up the mess, or cover up the stove and just get to it later and then never do. So even though I kind of went off task a little bit and it wasn't on the list, hey, I'm still getting a lot of stuff done. But I do this all the time, and you guys will continue to see me go off task for the duration of this video. Like cleaning my laundry room was not on this list, but as I was in there doing laundry, I noticed how dusty it was, and it was shoes everywhere and needed to be mopped and vacuumed. So I just got it done. Something I always forget to clean is the filter in my dishwasher. So I wanted to put that in this video to remind you, if you guys have not cleaned your filter in there in a while, this is your reminder to get it done. It was so easy. I just popped it out and then ran it under super hot water, and then I used that vinegar surface multi-surface spray and sprayed that on there, scrubbed it down really good, rinsed it with hot water and popped it right back in, and now it's ready to go for another couple months. I will admit, I do not wipe down the outside of my fridge nearly as often as I should, and it was looking pretty bad. I don't understand it, but the camera never picks up the goopy mess as much as it looks in real life, if that makes any sense. The handles on here from the kids, the insides of the doors that they grip when they open up the fridge, they just had like food and gunk. And so I'm just using my Wyman's stainless steel spray. I love this stuff. It really does get rid of all those fingerprints and goop, and it doesn't leave it super greasy. I've used this stuff for years, and so since I was cleaning the dishwasher, I figured I would go ahead and wipe down the outside of this fridge. But I need to do the inside of my fridge very, very soon. So maybe I'll also put that in an upcoming video. We'll do like a grocery restock and wipe down the inside of the fridge. But of course, to button up the kitchen, I have to clean my floors. When I clean the stove and the microwave, I just kind of let crumbs fall all over the place. Same thing when I was wiping down the counters. So I'm just taking my Tenco. This is vacuuming and mopping at the same time. This thing is a total lifesaver for me. So I'm just gonna go over the floors really, really quickly. Stepped out and went to Lowe's, and I picked up the paint that I needed. This is the hardware. I'll have to show you guys, but this is the paint that I got. This is, I don't know, a quart, I'm not sure, but it is by Valspar. And then here is the color that I got. It is called Motor City Blue. It's like kind of like a gray navy. It's so pretty. And then this is actually just like the bonding material, so this just helps the paint give something to like grip to once I put it on the cabinet, because I'm not going to be sanding anything down, anything like that. And he did just put like a slight tint on it for me. So this is what I picked up from Lowe's. And then let me show you the hardware I just got from Amazon, and I'm thinking these are going to go on the doors of the vanity. If you guys watched the one where I painted in my bathroom, I think these are the same but in black, if not very similar. Obviously when I film, I'll show these way better, but I got these really simple poles for the doors, and then I got a different style for the drawers. I love these kind of like cup styled ones. And again, just off Amazon. I will link everything that I can and show these in way better detail in that video. I can get this to focus. It's not really wanting to, but you guys kind of get the idea. As the vanity light for the bathroom arrived, so I figured I would go ahead and open this up. I want to make sure that it's all in one piece, that nothing broke or cracked in shipping on its way over. So, and I figured you guys would want to see it. I showed you the paint and the hardware that's going to go in there. So this is going to be the new vanity light. Again, just going with the matching black, and these are the glass lampshades. Now you can point these up or you can point them down. Let me know what you guys will think will look better. I feel like pointing down is kind of the more traditional way. But I don't know, I'm open to both. I feel like both ways would look really good. So let me know which way I should point these lights, pointing up at the ceiling or down at the vanity. But yeah, I can't wait to get into this bathroom. I'm actually gonna maybe be starting on it today as I'm doing this voiceover. So that should be in the next video or two, where I'm gonna go in the boys' bathroom and give it a nice little overhaul. I know that I mentioned that, and maybe it was my last video, I showed you guys where it's at right now. And then I'll give you guys another update, and we will paint and we will do all the things in that bathroom and just make it look all cute and try and get rid of all that builder grade stuff.
So you came home late just 'cause you wanted to.
So here's what I was saying. I did not intend on coming in here and cleaning today, although it has been in the back of my mind that I needed to come in here and clean. I just didn't think it was going to happen today, but this is how my brain works. And I know at the end of the day, it doesn't take a whole lot of time. So why not go ahead and squeeze it in? So as you can see, when we come home, the shoes kind of get thrown in here. It gets super dusty and dirty from like the lint, and then obviously the shoes coming in here. There is a window. Just a lot of dust accumulates in here, so it was time. I went ahead and picked up and organized the shoes. We're gonna vacuum and mop, and then I realized I probably should have done the dusting of the window and the blinds in here before I mopped, but since this was so last minute, I wasn't really thinking like I was gonna come in here and clean top to bottom. It just was kind of happening, so doing things a little out of order, but at the end of the day, it's clean and dust and lint free now. It is always so satisfying to just see a space go from dirty to clean. It's one of my favorite things I love is just a good before and after. So when I'm cleaning out my mop, when I'm done using it and just seeing all the work that it did, because to the naked eye, you can't always tell how dirty something is, but cleaning out like your mop bucket or like my vac mop here just always makes me feel so good that I took the time to go in that space and clean. Because as you saw, there was a lot of dog hair and the water was really disgusting. But after I use my Tenco mop, I always do a self clean twice, and then I take out the canisters and the mop roller and I run everything through nice hot water, so that way this doesn't form any type of like smell or anything like that. And these are an investment, so I want to make sure it continues to work well for me. Stopped at the store while we were out as well. I love how I say we, but I was by myself. But as you can see, this is like the tiniest little grocery haul, but I love seeing what people get at the store. So we have these little taco kits at my local grocery store, and so I grabbed this for a really easy dinner. I have fresh tortillas that are raw and you just cook them up on the stove. And I have avocado and pineapple already, so I figured we'll make some El Pastor tacos for dinner. And we needed cilantro, And then I picked up some more lime juice. I need this for like some of my summer drinks that I like to make. I got that, and then we were all out of our almond milk, and then my husband likes to use this milk for our espresso machine to make his coffees. And then they had these cute little lemonades there as well. They had regular lemonade, pink lemonade, and then the raspberry. So I thought I would go ahead and try the raspberry one. It just looks super refreshing. And then some pre-sliced watermelon because I cannot be bothered to slice my own. And our favorite grapes. Comment below, let me know if you guys have had these before. The cotton candy grapes, it is freaky how much they taste just like cotton candy. So those were out and there were only a few left, so I grabbed one. I got some cereal. This one's super good. I know it's not like the healthiest, but it could be worse, right? And then some oatmeal. And then I got a lasagna for a really quick dinner this week on nights that we have jujitsu. I already have a salad in the fridge. You can throw some garlic bread with it, and this is actually not frozen, it's refrigerated, so it cooks super fast. So you just heat it up for 20 minutes and you have a really good lasagna. So that's what I grabbed from the store while I was out. It's my favorite part of checklist is checking everything off. It is so satisfying to see how productive you were that day. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you can like and subscribe before you leave, I would absolutely love to have you. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in a couple days in a brand new video. Bye, friends.